Hey everybody, this is Robin over at Trinity Design Studios, and I just want to talk to you a few minutes about this really cool product that's in the Sale-A-Bration catalog right now. Sale-A-Bration goes till March 22nd, so you've only got a couple more weeks to take advantage of this. But if you look in the Sale-A-Bration book, I think this is probably one of the most overlooked products that's available for free to you. It's the Happy Hello Simply Sent card kit, and it's right here in the middle of this big Sale-A-Bration brochure. So this is what the kit looks like when you actually get it. It comes all wrapped nice and neat for you. There's actually instructions inside the package to put these cute little cards together, and the cards when they're finished look like this. Aren't they cute? I love that little scalloped edge right there and the little pop-up flowers. Something short and sweet and simple for you, and the envelopes are even pretty to go along with it. So when you get the kit, you get 4 plain note cards, and you get 4 note cards that say hello on them, and you get 8 envelopes that match, and you also get 2 sticker sheets that have your large, medium, and small flowers and your gray strips. You get 8 basic rhinestones and some basic gray baker's twine. So it's a really complete little kit, and nice, easy, simple cards that you can make. But what I love are some of the other things that you can do with it, like this little box. My friend Jill, I believe, created this box initially, and it's just made from one of the note cards and scored off at a couple different places, and you wrap the baker's twine around it and the gray self-adhesive die cut along with the flowers, and you've got a cute little treat box. We did this at a stamp camp last month. But something I've found to do with the envelopes, because you have, once you make a bunch of these, you've got a whole bunch of envelopes left over. I have discovered that you can make a cute little scrapbook, little accordion fold scrapbook out of the leftover envelopes. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. I'm not going to go through all the steps of making the whole scrapbook. Just show you some of the highlights and how to put the envelopes together and the pieces that you need to go inside of it. So I've used some of the free Sale-A-Bration ribbon that's also part of those offerings, and you're going to use a whole yard. This is the Calypso Coral satin ribbon, and we're going to use a whole yard to wrap around the little scrapbook. And I did not choose to secure my ribbon to the back. I wanted it to be smooth coming off and not stuck to the back of it. And you'll notice I did a little bit of stamping right here in the colors that go with the kit. Some Pool Party, some Daffodil Delight, and there's basic gray on the inside. And I used one of the little Calypso Coral buttons that comes also with the ribbon and button pack that you can get as a free Sale-A-Bration offering. Basically everything I used except for the ink pads on here was part of the free Sale-A-Bration thing. So now don't you want them even more, knowing that it's all free? Yeah, I like that. Free is a pretty good word. So when you open this up, you'll see that it's just a nice little accordion fold scrapbook. And you've got 4 envelopes and 4 inserts made out of the note cards. There's 1, and there's 2, and there's 3 right there. A little bit of opposite stamping from up here. And then on this one, and I did the flower over here, and I even used the free punch that you can get as a Sale-A-Bration freebie with one of the other stamp sets, the Pretty Petites. Boy, that's a big mouthful. And then a rhinestone in the middle of that. So let me show you how I put all this together. I took 4 of the envelopes again, and it's easiest if you go ahead and fold those, get that crease folded for you there, just to make it a little easier to find the right spot when you glue them all together. Now I like to use Tombow adhesive. You could use snail if you wanted to stick it together with snail, but I like to use Tombow. That's kind of my adhesive of choice. And I'm just going to make sure I've got no Tombow stuck on the end of there, and I'm just going to take my glue and I run a thin line around the outside of that envelope, just like that. And you see how the little thin line's right there? And I'm just going to lay my envelope right on top, like that. Okay, and that's the back side, so you've got something pretty on the back side as well. And again, I'm just going to go through that, put in the glue right there. Easy. And my Tombow's rolling away from me. That's okay, I can catch it. I'm bigger. And here we go. Another envelope, just like that. And grab my Tombow. Come back here, little Tombow. And there you go. and one more. Stuck down just like that. So there I've got all the pockets from a little accordion scrapbook, like that. And the way it's going to fold up will be just like this when you get it all put together. There you go. And it'll fold over just like that, and that makes your accordion fold book. Isn't that neat? Just like that. Now the way you do the cards, let me just show you, there's a little trick to it. I've already cut one of them in half. This is the hello, and what I chose to do with the cards that I did for my inserts, I used one of the cards that had hello printed, and I had another one, which I can't find at the moment. Here we go. Ah, there we go. I used another one that was blank, and that way I kind of evenly used the cards throughout the package. And I put them in my paper trimmer, which is the new paper trimmer. I love this, by the way. Now, you're going to need to cut just a little bit out of the center of the card, just to make sure they fit properly in the envelope. So I used the score line as my guide, and I offset the score line maybe about a 1/16 of an inch, maybe an 1/8 of an inch. Just like that. You see I've got a little bit of the score line left over right there, but I'm going to cut about an 1/8 of an inch on the side of that score line, just to make sure the pieces fit properly in the envelope when you go to stick them in. So there are my 4 cut pieces, and these are my envelopes they're going to go in, and it's just going to slide right down inside of here like that, and that way the tip doesn't get bent when you go to stick that on there. Now you'll notice that with this one you got the little Stampin' Up! Logo that's showing, and that's where your little stickers come in. You take your sticker sheet and you use one on the front and one on the back, and you've got a little pull for the top, which is going to look just like this one right here, and you just strategically cover up that Stampin' Up! Logo right there. The same thing with the printed card that's got the hello on it. You're going to take the largest yellow flower and, hang on, I need to find my gray strip. You take your gray strip first of all, and you'll lay that right down, right about there. Cover up some of that word, the hello word right there. And then you take your flower and you can just position it right about like that. There you go. Right about like that on your card. So you've got that hello covered up right there, and that's where I brought in the little punch piece with a piece of Baja Breeze and the curly label punch, and that gave the little decoration on the flower. That's a little different than the other one from this pocket right here. Okay, so you can see you've got 2 different placements. Perfect for little pictures. You can do journaling on the back of each. And then the stamp set that I used for decorating all these pieces was the Bloomin' Marvelous stamp set out of the Sale-A-Bration book. Of course, more free, right? So there you go. That is a quick little tutorial on how to put together this cute scrapbook out of 4 envelopes and your Happy Hello Simply Sent card kit. Hope you guys enjoy this, and you'll be able to have fun making one of your own. Thanks guys, and I hope you'll come back and visit me again. Bye-bye.